It's 3 o'clock in the morning. The Christmas lights are streaming down from the trees, gently twinkling. It's very romantic. Selena's boyfriend drops down to one knee. He takes her by the hand. He looks up deeply into her eyes. He says, Selena, will you marry me? Selena responds. What's your name? On the left side of the boat, the Lamont-Sion Hotel, constructed in 1852, and in 1853 was when the St. Mary's Institute, a school started by four brothers of the Society of Mary. In 1927, it was known as the San Antonio Law School. In 1966, the law school was relocated to a newly completed complex upon the present-day site of St. Mary's University campus today, thus rendering the structure vacant. A graduate of St. Mary's returned to the area and purchased the building. He adds a six-story addition overlooking the river where we are now, and internally the building does incorporate graceful Spanish arches and columns, cloistered courtyards, plus the romantic interiors are accented with the antiques of Colonial, Mexico, and Spain. La Mansion Hotel, 1968 today. Are y'all enjoying yourselves in the city? All right. How about the rest of y'all? All right. Yeah. Coming up this bridge, look skyward to the left. We'll see a two-dimensional optical illusion. It's actually a three-dimensional structure. But you gotta look skyward to the left in order to see what I'm talking about opposite the bridge. Skyward to the left. This wall is considered to be one of the finest colorful terracotta walls inside of the Southwest. That is the Knicks Hospital building, constructed in 1930, still home to the hospital today, known as the Knicks. If you ever may be interested in chartering a Rio San Antonio cruise for your private event, we can be contacted at riosanantonio.com. This contact information is located upon your ticket stub, riosanantonio.com. We are at your service. Looking to the forefront of the boat is the High Regency Hotel. Notice the fact that that building is not very tall, you know why? Because located on the other side of that structure is Texas's shrine to Liberty the Alamo. If the building were any higher than it disappeared, it casts a shadow upon Texas's shrine to Liberty. Did you know to this very day there are no independently located structures in the downtown San Antonio, Texas area that ever could possibly cast a shadow upon Texas's shrine to Liberty? 1836, remember the Alamo. Yes, coming off meet this bridge, look to the corner right side of the boat at street level. We'll see the Casino Club building, another building from the 1920s built alongside the river. Forefront right side of street level off beneath the bridge. Notice if you can how the bricks of the structure is divided from the bottom to the top, all the way around the building, right on up to that multi-tiered gold dome setting. It doesn't look like anything else in the city. In 1927, that building was known as the German Casino Club. Today, the Casino Club building is an apartment complex. The 5-year waiting list, they say, Art Deco. You know, for years there was nothing but delivery docks, garbage containers, parking spaces, and plain docks of walls just facing the water of the river. Enter one is Robert H. Hudson, a native San Antonian returning to San Antonio in 1928 after studying architecture. This was a few years after the worst of the floods, and people were sincerely talking about paving over the horseshoe pattern on the river here, and that's only the beginning. A young Mr. Hugman, he too opposed the idea of paving over any part of the water. Thus, this also added his voice to those attempting to preserve the area. Upon his own initiative, Mr. Hugman did design a master plan for the river. It included buildings, bridges, walks, benches, lights, and waterway features that combined old world charm with the natural beauty of the area itself. He personally designed every single detail of a plan, the patterning the sidewalk to a gadget that changed the light bulbs and the light fixtures. Mr. Hugman did envision development that does include everything we see here, this fine Texan-American San Antonio day. Stores, restaurants, and apartments, alive with people and activities, a landscape area that's a world apart just a flight below, busy downtown city streets. Any questions? I only have so many answers. Looking on the right side of the boat upon the Clifford Building is the historic downtown riverfront office of Robert H. Hugman, architect. This whole entire area may never ever have had existed as it does appear, and had been for the return of his native San Antonio in 1928. Robert Harold Harvey Hugman, often referred to as the father of the Riverwalk, because he often fondly referred to the river as his baby, hence the nickname Father of the Riverwalk. On the right side is Casa Rio. This is the very first restaurant on the river right here, 1946. They still make us and serve a great tasting tomato, jalapeno, onion, and cilantro salsa here. It is delicious and nutritious. And I'm not being facetious. If you like good Mexican food, like I like good Mexican food, hey, you find stuff down here at Casa Rio. That's right. By all means, try the salsa. Try the salsa. Hey, you know, too, in the city of San Antonio, finding good home-style corn tortillas is not easy to do. You might think it would be, but it's not, because they put all kinds of different stuff into it except for just what needs to be in there, and that's like lime, water, and then the corn flour. These guys present upon the table there your home-style corn tortillas. If you like the sound of that, come on by this way, get yourself one of those tortillas, slaughter some butter over that warm tortilla, put some salsa into that tortilla there, and roll it up and bite into it. And man, you're brand new in San Antonio, Texas all over again. Yes, you will be. And did you know that the hotter the peppers are naturally, the greater anti-inflammatory properties they possess? If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, imagine this. You stub your toe, right? So instead of jumping around, go grab yourself a serrano pepper, bite into it, and you'll find some instant relief. Now, yeah, try it, you'll see. Now, sometimes the heat and the humidity in San Antonio can be quite severe. If you're not careful out here during these times of the year, you find yourself instantly, and I'm talking instantly, dehydrated out here. You know, during these times of the year, we need to always remember to rehydrate. We're putting it clean, fresh, cool, water. Don't forget to consume plenty of sports drinks. Bear in mind that alcoholic beverages and caffeinated beverages, they will dehydrate you. On the left side of the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, an excellent resource for relocation information to see San Antonio, be it business or place residence. They can best be reached at sachamber.org. Drawing forward, looking to the forefront of the base, the Marriott Riverside Hotel up there, which boasts over 1,000 rooms and is one of 5 of the largest hotels in all Texas. The original owner and builder is Eddie DiBartolo Jr., also the former owner of the San Francisco 49ers. Boom! Any Niner fans aboard? No? Niners. Boom! How about those 5-time world champion Dallas Cowboys? How about the rest of y'all get off my boat now? Just kidding. But the story is behind the Marriott. Before they ever built it, there's another hotel already located there, known as the Fairmont Hotel. The building was registered upon the National Register of Historic Buildings here in the United States, and given the Fairmont's historic significance, the structure cannot just be torn down. So DiBartolo, he announces, we're going to move the Fairmont. This is how they did move it. Yes. They brought in a series of 36 axles connected to hundreds of hydraulic sensitive airplane airfield tires, and they lowered the 3-story, 3.2 million pound Fairmont Hotel building squarely upon those axles and tires and hydraulics. They just rolled the structure about 4 blocks to its current location on South Alamo Street in Taxman, serves today as the Fairmont Hotel. It was a 5-year study that initiated a 6-day relocation process to set a record for moving the largest immobile structure through a municipality, utilizing airfield tires to build a Marriott just like that. Drawing up past this tree, look to the corner right side of the boat, you see a giant spire jutting up into the sky up there. That is the Tower of the Americas, more than 600 feet up into the air, constructed in 1968. The bottom level is a rotating restaurant, that's a 360 in hours time. Top level is a non-rotating outdoor observation deck. While from views up to 16 miles round, the restaurant does rotate. It is a fantastic way to see the 7th largest city in the United States, 2nd largest city in the state of Texas. This is all area-wide. You know, San Antonio does span a range of 364 square miles in south central Texas, rounding up to the edge of the Texas Hill Country and rounding down to the Gulf Central Plain. Our population is found to be about 1.3 million people. As far as the largest cities in the state of Texas are concerned land-wise, it's Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. Drawing up, looking to the forefront left side of the boat upon the facade of a lilac Cockrell Performing Arts Theater, so named after the first female mayor of San Antonio. It's the confluence of